The first time you hear this term delegation, it might sound like some abstract ivory tower idea, and it isn't. Like MVC, delegation is one of the core design patterns in Apple development and in iOS. All iOS apps use delegation, all of them. Even the most basic Xcode project templates are already using it in the code they give you. Delegation in iOS is how you accomplish tasks that in other languages you might do with inheritance or event handling. It's important. But what does it mean? So a delegate in iOS development is really like the idea of a delegate in real life, a delegate in politics or in business. It's someone who acts on behalf of someone else. And to delegate is a formal way that one person hands off responsibilities to another person. Now, for us developers, it's a formal way that one object hands off work to another object. An object in iOS, often a built-in object, including several of the user interface elements, already has its own internal processing, sure, but they can be connected to your objects, your view controllers, or your custom classes, and they can delegate certain responsibilities to your objects. Now later, perhaps much later, you might be the one delegating. You might pass work off to somebody else. But first in iOS, you learn how to be a delegate, how to have responsibilities handed to your custom classes. I like to say that being a good delegate in iOS is like being a good delegate in business or in politics, in real life. There are steps to this. There are rules. Step 1, know the rules. Know what you have to do. What are the responsibilities in that role? This is not casual. If you wanted to be an official delegate for a political party or government or royalty, it means there are formal documents that describe exactly what is expected of that delegate in that role. Step 2, say, I can do that. This is where you're volunteering, you're putting your hand up. It is a choice. Now, step 3, have a plan to actually do it. If you're going to volunteer for this role, you better be able to follow through. And step 4, actually get the job. Make sure you're in that role. Volunteering is not enough. You need to know that whoever is handing those responsibilities out is actually going to give them to you and not to somebody else. So if that's how you might approach being a delegate in real life, what is it in iOS development? Well, exactly the same thing. Step 1, know the rules. Know what you have to do. And there are formal rules here too. The rules are called the delegate protocol. You can get to them through the Xcode documentation, and each delegate protocol is a formal list of method names, and that's all they are, just method names. Step 2, say, I can do that. You're volunteering, and you're marking yourself as volunteering. You are being a delegate for something specific. And what you do in code in one of your custom classes is that after the usual declaration of the class, you would use these angle brackets and a specific word, and you would say, I can be a delegate for a UI text field, or I can be a delegate for a UI table view. You can volunteer to be a delegate for more than one thing. Step 3, have a plan. This means you must have to look at the delegate protocol and actually implement the necessary methods, and you choose the methods you want to support. And what you write in your code, in your classes, must exactly match the rules in step 1. And step 4, get the job. Marking your class is not enough. Implementing those methods is not enough. Whatever object is handing those responsibilities out, what we call the delegating object, you need to make sure they're going to give them to your class and not someone else. So you have to say, my class is going to be the delegate for that particular object. An example might be that I can highlight a text field. I find the delegate outlet for that and hook it up to files owner. That makes my files owner class the delegate for the text field. You can also hook up delegates in your code as well. Now, if it's your first time approaching this concept of delegation, it probably still sounds a little confusing. But like being a delegate in business or in government, in all likelihood, you still begin by having someone show you around and walk you through a couple of examples. And as we go through more of the course, that someone is going to be me.